Hi, let's get started. I'll show you how to use the portal in robotalker.com. Simply log in. As soon as you log in, you're presented with a menu on the left-hand side. Different common things you would do. Let's work on these, and our end goal is to schedule some phone calls and text messages. Let's go up here and make some recordings. There's a couple ways to do this. We can call a phone number, enter a key, and record as many as we want. After we're done, you're prompted through it. It's very straightforward. You click this, it'll refresh and your messages will show up here. After they're up here, you can play them, change the name on them. They'll all be listed as phone recorded when they come here. Get rid of the ones that you might have messed up on, and then you can have a message that you can use for recording. Let's upload one real quick. It can be any format, 53 different formats. It could be up an iPhone or Android or any combination. We create it and transfer it to the MP3 format, which is what we use. After it's up here, I'll rename it to demo this, whatever I want it to be, and change it, update it, play it, and delete it. You can also use your PC to record too. This works on every browser, including Macintosh and PCs, Firefox, IE, Edge, everything. If it doesn't work on your system, it means you have a add-in for additional security and it's blocking the microphone from use. If that's the case, upload it from your phone or use the telephone. Contact list. Let's upload some lists, and I'm going to clean up some lists. But basically, the template's pretty straightforward. It's 3 rows. Name, no commas, phone number. It can be any format. You can also have the dashes in here, or the dashes or the parentheses. Anything's fine. And then a name here for the group. In this case, the group is a zip code. But the headings don't matter. It's just 1, 2, 3 in that order, and that's what you get. Let's upload a couple lists. They can be Excel or they can be CSV. That's been uploaded, 531 contacts. Let's upload another one. Number 2. Very quick. 90. And you can also do individual, add one name and number at a time so you can maintain your list. You can change the groups on these people too. Go here, and you can move them to a different group if you like. Update the numbers, update the names. So once your list is up, you can maintain the entire thing in our system. So now we have a recording, we have contacts, and I'm going to show you something really quick. It's our autoresponder. And what this is for is inbound numbers. So when you call robotalker.com, this will send out a message automatically. It will provide a transfer number, things like that. You can have as many as you want. You can have a free one, that's a 954 number, or you can get a local area code for your number. So if you're a real estate agent and you're tired of answering 40 to 70 calls per day, you can set up an autoresponder, use this number, and forward your phone calls to this number. When someone arrives, you can play a message, up to a 2-minute long message saying, we have many rentals available, we have many cars available. It'll send a text with the directions to the location, or it can send a text with a link to your web page that'll show the specials, show the rentals, things like that, automatically when they call. And the message that's played, you just select from your list of what message you want, and it plays the message. So many options. You can see that the options get grayed out and highlighted as what you select. You can, if you like, you can transfer it right to one number as soon as they call. But that's how that works. And you can also pick the group. So if someone calls there, they'll be added to your list, and you can pick a name for it. So it could be potential buyer, potential renter, and then so it builds a list that you can later contact with specials and such. When you're all done, hit this button and it updates it. But that's our autoresponder. Let's go schedule some phone calls. I'll pick a list. Who? Here's your little hints. What? You can do a phone call. I can have one message for live, And a message for text. It might be something like, a message for voicemail. That might be something like, sorry I missed you. I was calling you because we'll be at the trade show and wanted to make sure you attend. So they think that you actually called them personally. That's why you do 2 different messages. And then we pick a time. I could either send them out right now, ASAP. My default number's in here, but I could change that to be whatever I wanted to. It does not matter. We do not care what you use. And I can give it a name, or I can let it be automatic name. So I go test, demo. Put the name here. Before. So I have my who, my what, when, and if I don't have one of these selected, I won't be able to click on this. Let's go here, green, 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 all set. I'm going to set these, instead of as soon as possible, I'm going to set these calls to about tomorrow, or days in the future. And I don't have a stop time, so if I set it at this time, as soon as that date-time combination comes, they'll go out as soon as possible. If I want to spread them out evenly between a time range, I pick an end time. So why would I do this? Because if you're sending out calls, people see the number, they call back. You don't get inundated with phone calls if you spread them over a period of time. Also, if you're transferring calls, if you say hit number 1 to speak with customer service or accounts payable, you don't want to be hammered with 400 calls at one time. So this spreads it out evenly for this. So we're set for the 17th, this, I'll go complete, please wait, and there they are, they're ready. I can then cancel this if I like. All the ones that are completed, if I click on this, I'll see a report. It'll show every ring time, every person's status, that go to voicemail, live, no answer, bad number. It'll show me how long it rang for, a lot of details. In this case, I will delete that, and that's it. Same thing with text messages. I'll pick a different list. This, text, hi there. And I can, in text-to-speech, you can make dynamic messages and insert the person's name. We are having a meeting, and that will dynamically insert the name into there. And that explains how this works here too. So the var1, var2, var3. And you can also attach images to your messages. And there's an additional cost for that. It's another text unit. Shows the size limits. Should be less than 500 KB, so that it'll be delivered to all the providers. Sometimes you get away with larger, but AT&T might allow it. Verizon might not. So keep it below 500K. You're sure to have them delivered. And now text messages is even simpler. Who, what, and then there is no end time. So you can just say ASAP, give it a name, and hit complete, and they go out right then. Or you can schedule them for the future time, same as before. Make sense? Very simple, straightforward system to use. If a lot of advanced features, text-to-speech, you put your text in here, insert things like your bill was overdue by 26 days for $346 for the services rendered on March 15th, and build all your dynamic messages. Each person will get an individual message with their data inserted. Or if you just don't like to record your voice, you can just type a message here and use it for your broadcast. You can play it then too before it goes out. This shows all the details. And then for a live recording message, we have some advanced options too. This is the default. Live and voice message will be played. We also have a live message will be played immediately. It won't wait to hear the person's voice. Use this in noisy environments, international calls to countries where they have a lot of noise on the line. As soon as they answer, the message will play. It will only play on the live. If it's voicemail, it will hang up. Ringless voicemail is pretty popular now. If you don't want to disturb someone, it will not ring on their phone. It will go directly to voicemail. About 80% success rate based on the provider. So it's popular that you're not disturbing them, and it shows up in their voicemail right away. Same price, no additional charge for that. We have predictive dialing, and how that works is if you're tired of calling and you spend most of your time leaving voice messages or getting not reaching someone, with this You load all your numbers, spread it out over a period of time. It dials. As soon as someone answers, it plays this message, a live message to them, which might be, "Hi, this is Waste Disposal Systems. We're calling about a bill. Please hold, and Mary will talk to you in 1 second." Again, and that'll play until Mary picks up the phone. On voicemail, you'd have a separate message that would say, "Hi, I was calling from Waste Management Systems, and we're calling because you're past due on a bill. Please give us a call back on this number." And this will show we show your caller ID, so if they do get a voicemail, they can call back. So predictive dialing saves you a lot of time if you have a lot of people to call. That's it. That was an advanced feature. Autoresponder is an advanced feature. If you want to buy more units later on, click here, buy more units. And then there's help section. I think I went through that, commonly used things. And user settings, I'll go through that too. With user settings, you can change things. This is all your information. This is your payment history. You can update your credit cards, update your default caller ID. You can have your reports go to a different email than your account that you signed up with. This is the number that I have, a private opt-in phone number that people can then text to me or call me and I play a message. If I'm international, I can put in prefixes when I load my numbers, so I don't have to, let's say I'm in the UK, I don't have to put this in front of my phone numbers. I just load my list as normal. We add the prefix so that all the calls will be delivered. We're based in sunny Florida, and we put a 001 for international calls to leave, and then the country code goes after that. You can update your password. For the predictive dialing and for the transfers, hit 1 on transfer, which are free, by the way, with us. We don't charge for transfer calls, talk time. You can talk up to 20 minutes. You can pick the amount of operators, and as soon as those 3 channels are filled up with people talking, or 1 person if you're a smaller place, 2, we pause the dialing. We don't dial until one of them hangs up, and then we resume dialing again. So it works quite nice. You can just save your changes. That's it, pretty much. RoboTalker.com. Any questions, give us a phone call. We're here 12 hours a day. We're always happy to answer your questions. Thank you so much.